Hello, hello. Today I'm doing something I am really excited about. I'm going to do the gender tag. I found it through Jenna and Jenna got it through Ashley Wild, and I'll leave those links down below. I'm really excited to do this because gender has actually been something I've been really interested in for the past couple of years. Just studying it and because prior to a few years ago, I was, with the understanding that gender is just a binary, that we only have men and women and trans people that would, be within the binary. But there's so much more to it. And so I've been learning about it, and I've got questions, and I've got, self-reflection and self-analysis and a bunch of stuff going on. So I, don't even remember what the questions are on here. And so they're gonna surprise me, and I'm excited to answer them. How do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you? Currently, I identify as a cisgendered woman. And like I said, I have some questions about where I fit on the spectrum of gender. Cisgendered woman and slightly gender questioning, I guess. Throughout my entire life, I've never felt a strong attachment to gender or to my label as a woman. I never understood why gender roles were so important, why the rules were so important, and I spent quite a few years, being a tomboy and being very against femininity, and that was when I was 10 years old. So I try to analyze why that was, why I was so aggressively against femininity. Now I'm certainly not. But yeah, I'm not super attached to it, or because I don't know, I'm in a place of discovery, I guess. I don't know. What pronouns honor you? I go by she, her, hers, and I do not mind if I am referred to as they, their, theirs. Describe the style of clothing that you most often wear. That's where I get in trouble. My style is very much just jeans and t-shirts, and maybe my pleather jacket. That is the most common outfit. It's t-shirts and jeans. And I don't find that to be particularly feminine or masculine. And the other aspect about my clothes is that a lot of my clothes are either gifts or from the thrift store. I wear what I can afford, generally speaking. So it may not be the best expression of who I am, but expressing what I can afford. Anything that I own that is floral is given to me. That's the truth. I don't really wear a lot of florals because I chose to. It's because they were gifts. Sometimes I'll wear, bodycon skirts, dresses. That's usually if I don't have any jeans left, or if it's just way too hot for jeans. So I don't know. It's a tricky question. But jeans and t-shirt, what gender is that? I don't know. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? And what do you choose to shave or choose to not shave? Body hair? It just depends how I'm feeling. Oftentimes I'll shave all my legs, top to bottom, and I shave my arms, but that's actually, I'm not going to go too deep into that, but it's kind of a racial thing, because I have very thick black hair on my arms, and definitely used to get picked on when I was little that it made me look like a gorilla, so I shave my arms generally. But I let all the hair grow out whenever I want to. I'll let my leg hair grow out, my underarm hair, my arm hair, whenever I want. Same thing with my facial hair. I also have very thick facial hair on my face. I honestly could grow a beard, like nothing too long, I think, but just like patches of black hair like all over my cheeks. And my aunt got me laser hair removal for that, so it's not that bad anymore, but it used to be very thick. The mustache too. You usually get rid of that. Any other hair? Oh, we could talk about it down there for the sake of honesty. Let's. Generally, the top can do whatever it wants. It's a big floral garden. But beneath, typically, I remove the hair. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? Like, if I could only wear one type of makeup for the rest of my life, it would be lipstick. I love me some lipstick. I love me some lipstick. I feel like it completely changes my face. I feel like, and it's a color thing. I feel like, just personally, for me, I feel like my face looks kind of drained without lipstick on. So I'm almost always wearing it. Second choice would just be a little bit of eyeliner, and that's pretty much all the makeup that I wear usually. Like if I'm feeling up to it, I get really into it. I'll put some like glitter in the corners. I'll like put some eyeshadow on, mascara. If I'm really into it, I got the stuff. I have it in a box, but that's not the daily. The daily is just like some lipstick, a little dab of eyeliner, put some concealer under the dark circles, and done. Very rushed, very fast. I don't spend a lot of time on makeup at all, unless I'm feeling up to it, which is on occasion. Nails, I keep my nails very short and clean. I don't paint them very often, like at all. I think if I paint my nails, I paint them like once a year or something. Not really into it. And perfume, I have like body sprays from Bath and Body Works. That's it. And soap, Irish Spring, because it's the best ever. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? I've never experienced being called anything besides a woman or she, her, hers. So no, I don't have any experience of being misgendered.